A beautiful look there from the Marin Headlands leading into the city by the bay. The Diamondbacks battle the Giants. Next. Nighttime skies over AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our 2 starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks as manager Kirk Gibson sets his 1 through 9 up this way. They'll match up against a guy who authored a perfect game back in 2012, veteran right-hander Matt Cain. Marcell Ozuna will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7-16.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Three and one now.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. In the air to right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Michael Lee will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick, and that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI groundout.
Thomas will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Swing, and he pops him up. Over near second. Panic. He's got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Arizona's on top, 1-0. Starting lineup for the host Giants looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first.
For the Giants, the center fielder, number 16, Angel Pagan.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. but it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Joe Panik will be the batter. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Barry Bonds will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. And this will be fouled away. Now the 0-1 is hit on the ground for the second baseman Hill. Throw in time and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. Matt Kemp will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2013, a second straight injury-filled season for Kemp. Wound up playing in just 73 ball games following 106 the year before. But if you go back to 2011, he was one homer away from finishing with a 40-40 campaign.
And that's only happened 4 times in history, so that tells you how good he was that year.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he misses again, ball 3.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Mark Trumbo will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Nice work.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Good curveball, strike two.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Kemp not going. Here's the pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Fouled back. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And Trumbull will reach. He's got a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
A good job there of making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there, and he uses the middle of the field. And this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Aaron Hill will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he got him.
And you'll get a look at this here. He starts his thing right on his belt buckle, and he lets it come right back over that inside corner. That's a tough spot.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Come on, Giant.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Let's go, Giant.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. To Crawford for one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Diamondbacks lead this one 1-0. Buster Posey will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
Buster Posey.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Hunter Pence will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. That's well hit over Hill and into right center, a base hit.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Casey McGee will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Runners on first with one down. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there, base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out guess. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. In there, no balls and a strike.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now the double steal is on here. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a two-out double steal.
Yeah, the hope there was that he could put the ball in place somehow. Instead, he strikes out, and you're thinking, oh, this is going to be trouble. But the throw here winds up being too late. This is going to go down as a double steal.
Brandon Crawford will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside there.
1-1 home now to Crawford. 2-1.
And that's another good pitch. Again, ideally, you want to get this guy so you have the pitcher leading off the next time around, but if you have to walk him and take your chances against the pitcher, so be it.
And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And Now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
And you know, in this ballpark, you get guys second and third, you've got to take advantage, especially early on. These chances might not come all that often.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he got him. So a sigh of relief in the bottom of the second as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Randy Johnson will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch coming. And we'll start the third with a swing and a ground ball out to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Oh, and I got to say right here that I love the hustle. You know, more often than not, pitchers are going to run down the line with about a 40% effort. But he was giving it his all right there, and it paid off for him in the form of an infield single. Great play.
Marcell Ozuna will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0.
Try opening your eyes for the next pitch.
Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. On the ground, softly towards second. One there, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Come on, Giants!
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Go back to Arizona!
Here it comes, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Double play kill stand and you know! All right, San Francisco!
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
All right, Giants!
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Thomas will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. First pitch coming. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Now this is swung on and foul tipped right into the mask of the catcher Posey, and that got him pretty good. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
With 1 out, definitely a strikeout situation with 2 men in scoring position. And that is a great pitch right there to pick up a very important second out.
So 2 on with 2 away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Here's a 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Matt Cain makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Angel Pagan will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch to him here is hit on the ground to the left side as he doesn't waste any time. That's into left for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
Joe Panik will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they've got to figure out some way to shut down this running game. And I think it has to start out there on the mound with maybe the guy holding on to the ball a little bit longer or showing a couple different looks, because they've been reading him like a book so far.
Pagan off a second. Now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Poor Pagan. Just his first stolen base here in the month of April. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And a good sinker there as it's bounced to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
full count, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Buster Posey will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Woo. Come on, Brian.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Hunter Pence will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Here's another 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. All 3 runners now will get a head start with 2 away.
And that could prove important because that tying run's at second, so he should be able to walk home on a base hit.
And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back in San Francisco following this. Mark Trumbo will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
That's just a nasty slider here. It's way off the plate, plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Aaron Hill will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. On Kane bringing the fastball now as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Swinging a liner back through the box and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
We'll watch the swing here in show motion. This is a sharp curveball on the inside part of the plate, but look at how he stays in there with that front side. You know, a lot of guys open up there, but he stays solid and rips it right back up the middle.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base.
And you know, sometimes this guy doesn't get a lot of applause for his work behind the plate, but mainly because his offense is so good. But this throw is right on the money down to second as he guns his man down.
Kane probably not on a pitch count, but this will be number 70 coming up. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the D-backs 2 and the Giants nothing. Casey McGee will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Casey McGee.
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Make it count.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Fouled straight back. One, two. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch. As a hitter, when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
Brandon Belt will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Popcorn, popcorn, get your popcorn. Here we go.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Now a swing as he stays alive, as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Brandon Crawford will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And there's ball 1. One and 2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Randy Johnson will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Well, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on Show Track. Way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times. That's for sure.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Ozuna.
And here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Oh, he finds a way to knock this down. And a good effort on the recovery throw, but it never really had much of a shot. And I'd be surprised if that's not an infield single.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be all tonight for our starter, Matt Cain. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Ryan Vogelsong is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Bonds will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length.
Calm down now.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now here's a drive out to right center. No chance for Pagan. No chance for Pence. It's into Triple's alley.
Come on, calm down.
Now batting, number 24.
Thomas will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here's a drive out to right center field, giving chase for Pagan and Pence, but this is going to get through all the way to the wall. And they will not get him at the plate as 2 runs are in, and it's 5-0.
Oh, that's just a great at-bat right there with 2 men on base. This one finds some real estate out there, and he was not going to be denied as he makes it all the way up to third base here with a 2-run triple.
Matt Kemp will step forward now with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Runner away from third, now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And a swing as this is hit the other way out toward right field. Hence has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
Yeah, that's just a good idea right there to hold the runner at third. He's got a big arm out there in right field, and he might have thrown his guy out by 20 feet if they tried to send him.
Mark Trumbo will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Let's keep him right here.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Well, it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
Trumbo awaiting the 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Aaron Hill will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Look at the stop. From his knees, he got him. What a play, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Giants nothing. Norichka Aoki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Norichka Aoki.
In there for strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Here we go.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Center fielder, number 16.
Angel Pagan will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Let's get something going.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Oh, yeah, that one's going to sting a little bit. This pitch is coming hard in on him, and you can see he's way late getting that barrel through. So as it turns out, he's going to get more distance on the barrel of that bat than he does on the baseball.
Joe Panik will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Kemp will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done, down 5-1.
Well, at this point, all you can really do is hope to chip away at this lead and hope that your pitchers can keep you in the ballgame. Good job there to get this one out deep enough to drive in the run.
Barry Bonds will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Come on, all right.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Come on, Barry. You can do it, Barry. Come on. Woo!
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another try at 2-2. And he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit.
Yeah, a nice job there to get on base with a 2-out single. When you're facing a guy that's getting up there in pitches, this can be important because instead of being out of the inning, if he's forced to make 10 pitches or so after this, he might be out of this game.
Buster Posey will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Yeah, if you're going to start an at-bat with a pitch out, it means you're willing to let a guy hit from ahead in the count. And we all know that batting averages are much higher on 1-0 than they are on 0-1. They've learned the hard way there.
Hunter Pence. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. D-backs lead it 5-1. Sergio Romo will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
54, Sergio Romo.
Kurt Suzuki will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Give him the juice, baby.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Randy Johnson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Marcell Ozuna will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Now a ground ball towards the hole to Crawford for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And this is fouled straight back. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That misses. 1-1 to count now to the Arizona shortstop. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Sometimes in a situation like this, you wonder if the delayed steal might be on from third. Well, this time it wasn't, and the throw was not even close at second base.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Yeah, tough break there defensively with 2 away. Gets the ground ball he needed to get out of the inning, but this ball just wound up in the perfect place and winds up as an infield single and an RBI.
Michael Lee will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Runners are at the corners with one man out.
There you go.
The next pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
We'll let him score here, right?
2-2 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Thomas will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
All right, let's call him.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside the park 3-run home run. George Cantos will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Matt Kemp will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Now the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Ball 1. Sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fouled straight back. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Swinging a high chopper. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. D-backs out in front. Casey McGee will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Third baseman, Casey McGee.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
The first baseman,
So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Brandon Crawford will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Back here in San Francisco. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Mark Trumbo will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Now the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Come on, Blue up. Oh, come on.
And here's a slider for a called strike. And the pitch. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman, number 2, Aaron Hill.
One gone now in the Arizona 7th, and set to go the second baseman, Aaron Hill. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, this has been a good start to an inning, but it's coming far too late to have any hope of salvaging things. And you can bet that guy there will have a word or two to say to his staff after this one's done.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Oh, yeah.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Joaquin Arias is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Get your hot dog.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Angel Pagan will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning, and it looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Joe Panik will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Come on, Joe.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Gene Machi will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Machi.
Randy Johnson will make a fourth plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command.
Randy Johnson.
And he gets ahead 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. From deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. First pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Come on, turn the double.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Adeiny Echeverria will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Two out here and a runner at second.
Shut him down right here.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. I mean, the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Thomas will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Arizona's on top, 10-1. Barry Bonds will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Barry Bonds.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he takes ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Outside, 3-0 now.
The one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Hunter Pence will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Posey on at first, and now the pitch. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. To second for 1. On to Trumbo, but not quite in time as they'll just get the 1.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Casey McGee.
Casey McGee will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time.
Here you go, guys.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Jeremy Offeld will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Matt Kemp will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Matt Kemp.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Belt is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Mark Trumbo will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here comes the 2-0. Not even the fastball can find the zone here, and he's run it to 3-0.
When you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and start throwing some strikes.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Second baseman, number 2, Aaron Hill.
Aaron Hill will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Grounded, foul. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. To second for one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Brandon Belt will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Come on, you can do it!
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And this will stay playable as it's taken in just shy of the screen for the second out.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Number 84 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 84.
Here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
That pitch count has gone from high to dangerously high. You know, this is not good territory for any pitcher to be in.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 10-1. Good night from San Francisco.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. A reminder that Muni Metro service on the J or T lines is available outside the 2nd Street entrance with transfer service to BART at the Civic Center, Powell, Montgomery, or Embarcadero stations. Caltrain service is available at the depot at 2nd and King Streets, and post-game ferries will be departing soon for Vallejo, Larkspur, Alameda, and Oakland.